You see that? That's my Harris Walls Obviously sign. You see that? That's my Harris Walls Obviously sign that I got from my neighbors after they told me that they liked my Harris Walls Obviously sign. It's a fun story. It's like 7 years ago I moved into my property after I had just gotten out of an extremely abusive marriage. I was driving this gigantic U-Haul that I had no idea how to navigate. And this little old man comes out of this house that says broke and retired, okay? He's wearing his robe, his loafers, he's got his Elmer Fudd hat on and a newspaper, American flag hanging up a pole in his front yard. I thought for sure I was about to get a cussing from this old man. Instead, this man, who I had just met 1 minute ago, helped me maneuver the U-Haul. And when people were coming down the road giving me a hard time, this 90-some-year-old man would say, fuck him! That was Fred. Fred was my neighbor. And over the years, I had the pleasure of meeting him and his family. Fred did a couple tours in Korea and Vietnam. He shook Bill Clinton's hand. He was heavily involved in community efforts and the military for his whole life. He loved this country. He loved being a veteran. He loved his family, and he was a staunch Democrat. Unfortunately, not too long ago, Fred passed from old age. Ironically, almost about a year after the love of his life and his wife of 60 years or something like that succumbed to dementia. But I still have the pleasure of living across the street from them because his daughter Denise and her daughter Vicky have inherited the house. And in truth, I got a lot of great neighbors, but they're my favorite because we're both Democrats. It's an interesting time to be alive as an American, and at times scary, frequently scary, especially during this election year. I got a lot to say about it on here all the time. But for as much as I complain and moan, I think it's important to remember that no matter what happens, as long as you surround yourself with love and kindness and your people, you're gonna be okay. So we're gonna go over to Fred's house tonight. It's his granddaughter Vicky's birthday, and we're gonna do some shots and a cheers to Fred. Birthday girl! To Fred!
Sorry, I'm drunk.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's everyone's drunk.
We are the drunk people.
No, but we're happy.